When did you realize you couldn't save a family member? My dad handed his new friend, a man named Leo, a check for $5,000 right in front of me. The worst part wasn't the money, it was the look in my dad's eyes when he told me he had never been happier. After my mom died, he was a ghost. Now he was vibrant. But this vibrancy was costing him his retirement savings at an alarming rate. Leo was a life coach, a charismatic man half my dad's age who dressed in expensive linen shirts and smelled faintly of sandalwood. He was also, I was sure, a con artist. My sister agreed, but she lived across the country, so it fell to me to handle it. I tried talking to my dad, but he was defensive. He said Leo understood him in a way we never did. The final straw was when Dad mentioned changing his will. I spent $800 to hire a private investigator, a former cop who looked as tired as I felt. He came back a week later with a thin folder. Leo, whose real name was something else entirely, had a pattern. He'd done this 3 times before in other states, cozying up to wealthy, lonely seniors. The Pies report showed he'd been arrested twice, but the charges were always dropped. The victims would refuse to testify, insisting the money had been a gift. They were in love. That night, I drove to my dad's house, the folder feeling heavy on the passenger seat. I found him and Leo in the kitchen, laughing over a bottle of wine that cost more than my first car. I told Leo to get out. My dad's face hardened. I put the folder on the table and said, "Dad, you need to see this. His name isn't Leo." My dad didn't even look at it. He just looked at me, his eyes full of a pity that made my stomach turn. He said, "I know. He told me everything his first week here." I was stunned. I couldn't speak. "And I don't care," he continued, his voice quiet but firm. "For the first time since your mother died, I don't wake up hoping I won't. He gives me that. What have you given me besides arguments?" I looked at Leo, who was just watching, a serene smile on his face. In that moment, I realized I had already lost. I couldn't save him from a choice he was actively making. Forcing the issue would only destroy what little time he had left. I just turned and walked out. Now I visit every Sunday, and we all have lunch together. Me, my dad, and the man who's buying his companionship with my inheritance.